Welcome back to Nonstop Antonio. My name is Antonio, and today we're going to be watching and reacting to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3, Episode 4, which is titled Everyone Has a Part to Play, kind of setting up what happened last episode where we had the prisoners and new refugees coming to the kingdom, and how the nation of Tempest is slowly getting bigger and bigger. And the last 3 episodes have been a lot of like lore dumping, world building, and kind of getting a set for what's really going on in this world after Rimuru became a demon lord and absolutely decimated Falmouth. So some interesting things seem to be happening in this anime. I can't wait to see what happens next, and I just really love seeing Rimuru and his friends hang out, have a good time, and I can't wait to see hopefully some cool shit come from this. So with that, let's jump into my reaction, then review for the episode in this week's episode for The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Oh yeah, I don't know how I forgot we were throwing a party. That's right, a party's coming along. Ooh. Oh, what is that? What is that? A sword grizzly? Well, it's gone now. That was pretty cool. That was a cool monster. Very weird, but pretty cool. Oh, recommend adventures for an A rank. Hey, that's cool. How is he acting surprised? We already know these guys are stupidly OP. Come on, Gobta, you got this. You don't need to worry. Bulking up Gobta and his crew would be a good thing. Ah, so we gotta worry about the monsters in the pathway. That's kind of cool. Anti-magic barriers? Ooh. I feel like that's good and bad at the same time, because that could lead into like pretty bad stuff, having an anti-magic barrier. Yeah, I like how they made a prototype device because they felt useless. This is some real workmanship right here. That's pretty cool. A little bit of every magic. You wouldn't see different nations working like this normally. But I know Village of Monsters is definitely doing it. This kind of makes me worrying if we're gonna have a device like this people could just steal and use. Oh, that's kind of cool. A magic crystal. Someone's definitely gonna steal that. 100%. I like how they say spawn, because we're still in like this kind of video game world where things literally spawn. It's kind of interesting. It's always cool to like look into the, you know, when they're going over all the little FX, like with Great Sage or with Raphael and how it works with that, everything. That's really cool. I love it. That's also one of the things I really love about this anime. It's just like the video game aspects, D&D and all that. Ooh, okay. Oh, like it was like, yeah, war and everything, but they're bumping the music. I love how they're just making like this amazing nation and people hate it. Like everyone that's not them or their allies do not trust them whatsoever, but they're doing such a good thing with a bunch of people who were considered monsters before, and now they're all getting along with the humans. Like, what a magical place. Oh, Veldora. Just deal with it.
俺は全部胃袋に押し込んでるからな。昔からそれこそリグルドに指摘されてからずっと読者がベルゼビュートに進化したので、胃袋の容量も桁違いに増加しているのだ。
膨大な魔素量を誇るベルドラ様でございますから、それを維持するのは大変でございましょう。そうなのか、ベルドラ。
No, just get Veldora to go somewhere where there's nothing, unleash it, then come back. What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh my god, why does this feel like foreshadowing for Veldora to unleash his power by accident and just causing destruction?
この建設をお前に任せたい。暇な時にコツコツと書いてたミリムたちのための居城さ。お前ならば見事に完成させてくれると信じている。
Aw, he's building Malima Castle. That's so nice.
任せろよ、旦那。俺も行ってゲルドさんのフォローをしよう。ミルドの野郎も連れてくから、旦那の案を元にした都市設計なんざ任せられるだろうさ。
カイジンが言ってくれるなら安心だ。
Dude, I love that they're working together. It's just so, like, everyone's being able to move up in the world. They're getting better, they're getting stronger, and they're becoming more skilled. And Rimuru just has such a good family with them.
いいっていいって。失敗してもさ、それはお前の経験になるだろ。損失なんてたかだか都市一つ分の値段だろ。また稼げばいいさ。
そうっすよ。自分なんてこの前も。
この前なんだって？
You did what long ago? Come on, Gobta. You know, with 4 episodes of like a lot of world building, setting things up, I have this really bad feeling something bad's gonna happen. It can never be too good for so long, and you know, just some shit's gonna hit the fan. It's coming.
仕事があるだろ？
料理ですね。違う
っての。まあな、いろいろあるだろうが、お前の場合料理ではない。
Oh, Shion's cooking. When are we gonna get to see Shion cook again?
ディアブロの作戦の進捗状況も聞いておこうか。
そして弟のエドワルド親王ですが、やはり裏でこそこそと動き出したようです。
Yeah, Edward seems a little sus after that last couple episodes. I don't trust him.
早く終わらせたいので、急がせるよう手を回しております。
I have employed measure to hurry things up. Look, Diablo's got his own things ready.
レイヒムに水晶球を持たせて、イングラシア王国の首都まではレイヒムが中に入るところまでは確認できております。
イングラシア？
イングラシアとルベリオスの間には転移門と呼ばれる。
Oh, maybe he went missing in Ingracia. Ingracia?
にはそれを使うよう。
もしかして口封じに殺されたとか？
いいえ、今のところその気配はありません。私のユニークスキル落とすものは支配した対象が死んだらその魂を奪えますので。
まあ、生きている。
Just steals their soul if he just dies and loses it. That's pretty savage. You know, Diablo's, you know, you look at his powers scream evil. But we'll see what he's actually up to. Like, I feel like he's partially loyal to Rimuru, but I also feel like he's partially not, and I'm just really intrigued by his character. So long as the Western Holy Church doesn't do anything, that feels like famous last words. Something bad's gonna happen. Like I've been saying, something bad's gonna happen.
これは間違いなく連動しており、絵を描いた者がいると考えられます。そしてそれを裏付けるように、クレイマンが黒幕の存在を。
Ooh, they're putting it together. That Clayman was working with someone. They're getting ready. So we got Hinata, we got He, which we all know is Yuki, and then we got everything else going on. What are we missing? Not on her own will, but because someone asked her. Oh, that's kind of smart.
神ルミナスだけだ。
神ルミナス。
The god Luminous. Veldora's like,
あの女
we know who that is.
口出しできねえってのは
Come on, Veldora, you know who it is. You gotta speak up a little bit.
誰かにそそのかされた可能性はある。だが、
その者が日向に命令できたとは思えないということです。
Ooh, they're thinking that Hinata was working with he, which we know is not true. But we know something else is happening.
様々な思惑が関与している可能性が高まりました。
Oh, notice the chances that multiple things have increased. All events are connected to Tempest. God damn.
起きてはいないと推測されます。それらの利害は一見すると一致していますが、矛盾もはらんでいます。すべてを一人の黒幕の意志に統一するのは不自然でしょう。
つまり黒幕は一人ではないと。
Yeah, each person has their own thing going on. And as the crew finally realize it,
エドマリスたちに情報をもたらしたのは商人だったそうですが、
merchants.
今考えれば怪しいことこ
Merchants.
なしですから。
it was actually all one mastermind who sent those merchants to give all the information. Oh, there we go. Rimuru went into his human body.
出入りの商人の記録を洗い出してくれ。承知しました。ディアブロ、ファルムスと取引のある商人をすべて調べ上げろ。
心得ました。我が王よ。
ベニマル、援軍を厳選し直してくれ。何が起きても対応できるようにな。
なあ、おま
Rescreen, I feel like Benimaru is just gonna go and attack them just to get them on their edge. Keep them on their guard all the time.
そしてシオンは
I love how Shion's just waiting for her her role.
あれだ。ランガと共に俺の護衛だな。うん。
There we go. Keep her happy. Oh, good boy, Ranga. He's the best boy.
ビルドラはみんなの邪魔をしないように。ワンダ
Veldora, just stay out of everyone's way. We don't need ya.
お疲れのようだが、君は俺の執務室に来なさい。
It's like getting in trouble at school, get brought to the principal's office. I just love how nothing's really changed since he's become a demon lord, and he even comments on it. Oh, here we go. We got all the holy knights. We're getting into the main conflict of the season now. I'm guessing. Let's begin. Episode ends. Classic. This is what we saw in the trailer, so we know something's going to be coming out of that. And I'm very intrigued. But yeah, that was a pretty cool episode. It's just another one of those ones where they were pretty much just building on what was going on in the previous ones. Especially, but after that last part, it definitely feels like we're going somewhere. And I'm excited to see what's to come from this. I love this anime. It's a lot of fun just following these guys, even if it's like a slice of life sometimes. But with that, if you like this anime reaction, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the My Slime videos coming up. Plus, we will have My Hero Academia starting soon, so don't forget to follow up for that. And with that, let's jump into the review part of this video. So that was a really fun episode, and I really like how they're kind of setting the stage for some bad shit going down. Mostly because they made that device that collects some magic tools around the atmosphere and brings it to make the anti-magic barrier, which feels like a device that could be used potentially in the worst case scenario where someone steals it and uses it to build some kind of mass destruction weapon. Because even Rimuru said that they can make this device into something they can use in war. So it definitely means this device is stronger than it actually looks. And other than just making this anti-magic barrier, it could definitely cause some more trouble than probably good. However, the anti-magic barrier is kind of cool in the fact that it makes it so that these monsters that just spawn can't come near it. And first of all, a sword bear is so wild and it's such a weird design. That was something interesting in its own. And I also just really like how the gang is working together, rebuilding Malim's castle. Like, Rimuru is putting in motion to be a good person. He's rebuilding this world, he's doing good things, and he's using his whole found family to do it. Like, these guys are a bunch of monsters. People saw them as the enemy, and they're slowly building a nation that's just peaceful. They want to coexist, and really, there's nothing about it. These guys are monsters. They're pretty much as human as the humans, and I really like how they kind of show that. Plus, I just find the fun moments with Veldora where he just wants to go let loose because he has his aura always seeping out and he can't really hold it in anymore. And I kind of want to see what happens when Veldora does unleash his magic, and if it actually does lead to destruction, or if it just leads to some interesting things happening. But with all the fun things, this was another episode kind of building what's to come, having the knights at the very end there, teasing that they're going to be going possibly after the Nation of Tempest, or Rimuru at least, Or, you know, honestly, it could be something else happening because of what happened last season. The Rimuru and everyone else starting to piece together that he is behind everything. You got Clayman's actions, you got Falmuth's actions, you got Hinata going after Rimuru. Now, the thing is, they all kind of deduct that it might not be all people at play, but in reality, I'm pretty sure it was still Yuki that I remember. They kind of set it up so that they would whisper in Hinata to kind of let her know, a merchant let her know to go after them. Clayman was conspiring behind the scenes to go after Rimuru and them, kind of leading Falmuth to going after them as well, just so that they could try to destroy the nation of Tempest. And we all know how that went. So it's kind of interesting to see them try to learn the different pieces that are what's going on and who's actually really behind the scenes. Because the time that Rimuru finds out that Yuki is kind of doing some of this bad shit, I feel like he's going to be shocked because he met him. They seem like they were friends. I love how they're showing that the team isn't really forgetting about what's happening and they're still kind of concerned about the overarching enemy that could be coming. And it continues the story really well. Even though the last 4 episodes have mainly been like a build up for the season, kind of showing us where we're going and setting up the world building, what's going on in the Tempest after the war, and it's just kind of setting up a nice peaceful time. But we all know that's going to end really quickly and bad shit's going to happen because, you know, in anime and any other TV show, as soon as we have some peaceful time, something bad's going to happen. So let me know what you thought about this episode, what you hope to see without any spoilers for the future. So thanks again. I'll talk to you later when we watch another episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.